Well, hello, kittens. Well, there you go. That gives you the idea of what's going on today. And I realize now that I have to kind of push everything together a little more because everything is a little too far to one side. That helps a little bit. This read, obviously, is for Leo. On today, August 8th, this is the Witch's Oracle. Hi, I'm your reader for the day. My name's Nina. And, well, Leo, it's written in black and white. They're out. They left, they're gone. They walked away. They're not looking back right now. So guess what? Distract yourself. Do what you have to do. Go find fun. That's what you have to do. Just go find fun. Hobby, redecorating, clean the house, have a yard sale, get rid of the clutter, make yourself feel lighter, brighter. Whatever you need to do right now to kind of not focus on the fact that they're out. They're out, but they're not out forever unless that is what you truly wish. When I do my readings, I don't focus on romantic relationships. I focus on what's going on like now. So every relationship is a different dynamic. It could be a sibling, a parent, a best friend, a coworker, a neighbor, a beloved person in your life. It could be romantic. It could be romantic. But here's the thing. If it's somebody, the person that I'm talking about is someone that is a twin flame, a soulmate, and that doesn't mean romantic either. Doesn't mean romantic. So you can have a best friend that's like your lobster, your person, your soulmate, your twin flame. It doesn't have to be romantic. This person in your life has been in your life for as long as you can remember. And this person is a part of your soul, part of your heart, a part of your life that is nothing that can just be walked away from. So they're out for now. They're doing their own thing. They're dealing with their own stuff. So in the meantime, you just need to not focus on that and go find your fun. All right, here we go. Let's start out with something new. I usually do my numerology cards and my astrology cards, but this is something a little new. So let's get in here and let's do this. Okay, so first of all, we're starting off with the number 12. The number 12, so 1, the primal force, and 2, knowing. So the primal force, meaning you know. You know what's going on, and this together is 3. 3 equals communication, collaboration, and being creative, communication, collaboration, and there's one other thing that's on the tip of my tongue that I'm supposed to say, but it's okay, yes, that's what it is. So it's you, another person, and there's a third entity that's in the mix that's causing a little something. I don't know if that's necessarily good or bad right at this moment because I don't have information on that third person. What I do know is that third person who's entered the other person's life could be there for very good reasons, could be there temporarily, but there's a third individual. That doesn't mean, again, romantic. Like if your best friend found another friend, that doesn't mean romantic. If your son or daughter met a boyfriend or girlfriend, obviously that's not romantic in regards to your relationship with that person. So there is a third entity that's entered the mix, and making it easier for them to walk out, because they feel like they have support on this other side where they're normally leaning on you. Now they're leaning on that person. That could be a good thing if that's a good person that they're leaning on. It could be a good thing. So we have Mars. So with Mars, this is force, the god of war. So there's been a lot of battling, a lot of forcefulness, boom, 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 imagine if these were rams, okay? Button heads, disagreements, and it's not that one was wrong and one was right. It's one person was not respecting, was not appreciating, was not understanding the sacrifice that was being made for them. So whenever that happens, there's going to be chaos, there's going to be conflict. And if that person never comes to the realization that, if you take, then, when you go, say you have a bank account, if you never put any money in it, you go to the bank one day and they're like, sorry, we don't have any money for you. And you freak out, and you're mad, you're screaming at the teller. Well, how is that proper behavior? It's not. It's basically your fault if you don't put money in the account. So what this person has done is they've taken everything from you, Leo. They've taken, and they didn't put anything back in, and they expect you to remain, constant. And you're like, I can't. I'm out of gas. I'm out of money. I'm out of time. I'm out of energy. They've basically sucked you dry like a vampirous leech. And you need to go. They need to go. You need to go. You need to go fulfill yourself, because they're not going to do it. They're out. So you have to go and figure out how to rejuvenate yourself on your own. And you're so used to being there 24/7 for them without all that going on. You're kind of left in the lurch, like, what do I do now? It's okay. This gives you a chance to rejuvenate yourself, to think about yourself, to focus on yourself. What do you want to do? What do you like? What do you think? And get to know yourself and love yourself again, and find that inner voice where you know who you really are. And someone else has been telling you other things and making you think you're other than what you are. No, not true. Okay, and then, the other dice. This is, what is that? Oh, Virgo. That's Virgo. Virgo, analyze, friends. Oh, yeah, see? They have found a new friend, a new plaything, a new playmate. So, analyze. Force and analyze. The force is all done. The forcing, it's done. That's gone. That's done. It's time to step back, analyze, look at the situation, okay? And it's time for appreciating the quiet, hearing your inner voice. That has to happen. 3, the communication has been completely cut off. No more communication. There's no more collaborating. There's no communication. They're out. They're out. So here's the deal. The deal is, now what? Now what? Now what? I'm going to use El Goliath for tarot. I'm right here. And I'm going to back it up with Queen of the Moon Oracle. So let's see where this takes us from here. That I didn't pull because I pulled it up when I pulled the other card. So it wasn't originally supposed to come out. Oh, they want a lot of cards out today. What the cards want, the cards get. Yep, that's good. and I have them upside down. The Six of Swords. Yep, see? What I tell you. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Listen. Leaving the nest. Leaving the nest. Flying. There you go. Someone has flown the coop, left the nest. Someone has left the house. Someone is going off on their own. They're out. They're out. And 6 is nurturing. So, parent, you have to let the kids leave the nest, and you have to continue to be as nurturing as you can. I mean, if it's a friendship and we just have to be nurturing in the situation. They are being selfish and self-centered and egotistical, and they're trying to spread their wings and fly. And sometimes they hurt not meaning to hurt. I mean, yes, it's intentional, but they don't grasp the depth of the pain that you're suffering. So there you go. They're out. They've flown the coop. The shadow self. Oof. Okay. That one grabbed my soul. I gotta take a minute or I'm gonna cry. Okay. Them walking away has left you feeling abandoned in a very dark, 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 dark way. It's bringing out something inside of you that you don't like, nobody likes. It's not a good side. It's the darkness inside of you. It makes you lash out. It makes you say hurtful things. It makes you act out in hurtful ways. This dark self that this is bringing out in you, this is causing more harm than good. This is causing more harm than good. You need to take that time out, and you need to breathe, and you need to refocus, because although you're justified in your feelings, the pain that you're going through right now, which is a lot, because I can feel it in my bones and my throat, like I can feel it. So this person was so important to you, and you feel so abandoned and devastated and left behind and forgotten, and the feeling of ungratefulness and all the sacrifice you made was for nothing. And this is where, okay, I'm going to use an example. I keep hearing Maleficent, okay? If you haven't seen the movie, shame on you. Shame. Go watch the movie. If you haven't seen the movie, but you know the story of Sleeping Beauty, okay, here's the thing. Maleficent became angry and put a curse on the king's daughter because she was treated with disrespect and disregard, and she was hurt, and she wanted to make others feel the hurt she was feeling. This is what happens. This is how people slip to the dark side. It's from pain. Emotional, mental, anguish, pain. Okay? So get a grip, breathe, and make sure everything you do, you have as much control over as you can. Try not to talk to anybody if you're in a mood. And when you do try to stay silent and someone tries to force you to interact, there's just not much more you can do. Okay? Whew, that one got me. 5 of Swords. Good golly. Okay. 5. Conflict. Someone's being very, 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 very selfish. Someone else is being a sore loser. And that's just as simple as I can go on that one. That is what it is. Mm-hmm. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? They're out, but not for good. Are they going to come back? They need time to grow up, to mature, to realize their mistakes, to come to grips with it, to figure out a way to make appeasement to you over it. Time. Ticking clock. They need time. Okay? They'll be back. Now it's up to you whether you want them back or not. It's up to you. So if this is a person who's always treated you horribly and bad and rotten and terrible and awful, then why in the world? Now, obviously you wouldn't be suffering all this. If they walked away, that'd be the best thing ever. So obviously there's a good part of this person, a loving, caring, good part. You're connected in souls. So this could be more than likely a family member, a child, a best friend, like forever, ever, ever kind of best friend, or marriage partner where you've been married very, very long time. This is not just something you can just like, oh, screw you, I'm walking away. Now, if it's an abusive relationship, obviously always walk away, go get help, go get counseling, talk to someone. I mean, if I have to tell you that, then I don't know. Come on, you have to know that. All right, next we have the Emperor. This is force, remember? In the dice, we had force. We had the dice. We had force. Okay, the Emperor is very powerful. The Emperor is very wise. The Emperor is all about taking care of his kingdom. Sometimes those choices are hard. Sometimes not everybody in the kingdom's going to like the Emperor's choices. Just because it says Emperor doesn't mean it's male. It's masculine energy. Single parents have to be both masculine and feminine. Okay, think about that. In a marriage, sometimes we have to switch roles. In a friendship, sometimes you have to be strong and sometimes you have to be gentle. So there's the force. So the force needs to, we can't be forceful anymore. They can't be forceful. You can't be forceful. It isn't working. It isn't working. This stings. This stings a lot. Oh, this is a lot. This is, Leo. Leo. You are hurting for certain. You are just... my heart is bleeding right now. You're really, really hurting right now. But you know what? They're going to come back. If that's what you want, they're going to come back. And even if you don't want them back, they're going to come back to at least like, I realize what I've done, thank you for what you've done for me, which, hey, if you can get that at the end and both walk away peacefully, then that's a good thing. That is always, always a good thing. All right. Well, the first card I pulled actually is this one. So 2. Well, there's our 2. We had 1 and 2. Remember in the beginning, which is 3. So communication. So there's our 2. So knowing. So in the midst of everything, okay, we need to go find fun. In the midst of all that, go find your fun. You know that you have to deal with this, but you can't think about this anymore. You can't focus on this anymore. You can't force this anymore. Right now, all of this, there you go. That's it, right there. See how everything just went away? Just need to find some peace. Go relax. Go into nature. Go to the beach. Go to the lake. go to the park, go to the forest, go and be part of something quiet and restful. Rejuvenate yourself. It's beginning. This is the beginning of your next phase. What was is no longer. Is no longer. It's going to be a completely new situation. It's completely new. And you know what? Completely new could be amazing. Look, this wasn't working. Okay? This wasn't working. So new, happy, joyful, peaceful, calm. New is good. Okay? New is good. That's interesting. Look at that. Just so you know, if you're not familiar with the Queen of the Moon Oracle, not every card is like a doorway. Not every single card is like that. Okay? I mean, there's a lot of them, yes, but the main thing on this is that you have to... There's a realization that needs to happen here. And there's your 3. Look, 2 and 3. Our numerology dice said 12. 1 and 2 equals 3. You and your partner and the communication. And there you go. The numbers never, ever, ever fail or lie. And there you are. Looking at the brand newness. This is what it is now. It's not this anymore. Now it's this. Go. Find your fun. There's a whole great big huge world out there that you haven't been able to utilize, explore, be a part of. Now's your opportunity. Well, Leos, that was intense. I'm going to pull a final card, and I am going to really focus right now because I'm really, really, really needing this card to be a very, very, very positive message, because I know you need, I know you need a positive message right now because this is hard for you. You're having a hard time, Leo. Like, my heart is just like, okay. So I'm going to find some positivity in the universe. Pulling it together for you. All right, Leo. I see you. I see you. I can feel all the hard work you put in, all the sacrifice you've put in. I feel it, Leo. I feel it for you. There is somebody else on this earth that sees you and feels you. Right here, me. Hi. Okay? So let me... Okay, we need to know what is positive for Leo right now. What is positive for Leo right now? Okay. Oh, 2 cards jumping. Okay. Oh, thank you. Okay. There we go. 8. Balance of power. Balance of power, Leo. The path. There's your path. There's your path. See, just like the other card. There's your path. Now it's a balance of power. It's back. It's back into the ball's back in your court for yourself. Not about them. It's about you. Go find fun. You don't have fun. You've just been working and focusing and taking care of, now it's a balance of power. Take your power back, and you go and you find your fun, some joy, something. Focus. See, I've been saying this, the focus is now, on you. The focus is on you, from you. You're focusing on yourself now. Do you see this butterfly? Transformation. This is done in the sense that it's transforming. It's not over, but how it was is no more. It's transforming from this caterpillar that's been eating away at the crops, eating away at the crops, eating away at the crops. That's done. Now, that caterpillar that's been annoying and a pest and all of these things is now the butterfly flying away from the nest. Okay? It's transformed. So they're going to come. What's that poem? If you love something, set it free. If it comes back, then it was meant to be. If not, it wasn't. If they don't come back, it's not meant to be. If they do, there you go. You need to give it time. And yes, they will. But in the meantime, we need to... Where's all my cards here? Okay. The focus. Because you've been just drowning. You've been drowning in it. Now you're coming out of it. You're coming out of it. Now you can start to focus. Take a breath. Go and do something for yourself for once. Primal force, stability, grounding, salt of the earth. So this comes to 5. So this conflict, this chaos, all of this is all here. You're coming out of that now. You're coming out of it because you're not focusing on that anymore. You're transforming. Okay, Leo, there's your reading. I hope that this resonated with you, and hang in there because it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It truly, it's going to take time. And it's hard to sit and wait. It is. I know. It's like torturous feeling. But you know what? If you refocus and re-energize yourself and get into a good mental, physical, emotional, and physical place, when they do come back, you need to be better. They need to be better. You need to be better. Let them go deal with their stuff. You deal with your stuff. When you come back together, everyone needs to be happy and healthy and in a good, solid physical and mental state. I love you, Leo. Happy birthday, Leo. Happy birthday, happy birthday. And remember, Leos take care of their pride. They love their families. They are vigilant. They are proud. They can be gentle at the same time. They're generous. They're caring. They're giving. They're charitable. Yes, ego's out the wazoo. Yes, but not always in the most negative way. Leos are strong. Strong, strong, strong. Go be strong, Leo.